I'd say it's pretty loud. Yeah, pretty loud. Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Today, as you can probably tell, we are working on the blue Miata yet again. It's been a long time since we modded it, and it's gonna be even longer because today we are not modding it, we are fixing it actually. Yeah. If you guys remember, we installed a 6-piston front, 4-piston rear Wilwood big brake kit on this car, courtesy of Flying Miata. When I installed that big brake kit and tested it, there was a shake in the brake pedal. I contacted Wilwood about it, and it turns out they had a manufacturing error on the rotor. So pretty much if I pressed the brakes hard over like 50 miles per hour, there was a small shake in it and they didn't stop very well. But it was all good because they sent me new rotors for free. That was like 2 months ago. I still haven't installed those new rotors. I don't know why. I just had other things to do. I mean, I was painting the RX-7, supercharging the Rally Miata, so I didn't really feel like installing the new rotors, even though it would have taken like, you know, an hour, and the brakes were working fine as long as I didn't stomp on them. So I guess that's why I didn't do it. But today we're finally doing it. We're finally installing the new, hopefully non-warped rotors that Wilwood sent me, and then we can bed in the brakes and truly use them, truly feel 6 pistons on a 2,000-pound car. Also, I do have to say, after driving the Rally Miata, which is supercharged for the past couple of weeks, the blue turbocharged car feels like it's lacking low-end power. It's crazy how the supercharger, even though it's on only 4 PSI, feels so much better in the low end than the turbo. However, once the turbo kicks in, it just destroys that thing. This thing's nothing compared to that, but it's a very big difference. There we go. Old, new. So now this is the hard part. We have to transfer this mounting hat to this rotor. The problem is that it's held in with 6 annoying Torx head bolts that have red thread locker holding them in. So it's not gonna be exactly easy. I'm just gonna try using some heat and then taking them out. There we go. I just wanted a little bit more.
That's probably the stripped out one too, isn't it?
No, it isn't. I wouldn't have been able to get it out. car up and down the street real quick just to make sure everything was all good. It is. It feels awesome already. It's so much better than what it was before. What I'm gonna go ahead and do now is drive it home, then drive it back here to the shop tomorrow, break the rotors in, get a couple miles on them, and then when we get to the shop tomorrow, I will bed them in, and then we can test them, see how freaking awesome they are. Like, already they feel so much better. So, I'm excited. A lot of you guys have asked what happened to the 500 horsepower 1.8 build that we were gonna do for Molly. Well, let's just say there's been a slight change of plans due to this car. I'm not gonna say much right now, but I'm pretty excited. Yeah, it's gonna be. It is day 2. Let's go ahead and bed in the Miata brakes. Bedding in your brakes is necessary to get the maximum braking performance out of your brakes. The process involves gradually building up heat in the rotor and pad compound. Doing this creates a thin transfer film on the rotor, which helps maximize braking performance and minimize brake judder. I don't really know what brake judder is. So pretty much what we're gonna do is go onto a back road and brake from 60 miles per hour down to 5 miles per hour. Do that a couple of times, and every time you do it harder and harder. So the first time you just push lightly on the brakes, next time push a little harder, next time push a little harder, etc., etc. You park the car and let everything cool down. And that's it, your brakes are bedded in. When I did this in the RX-7, I did it incorrectly because a couple of reasons, but I'm not gonna do it incorrectly this time. Doing it incorrectly can cause a lot of issues. For instance, I need to get new rotors in the RX-7 because I did it incorrectly, so yeah. Gradually braking to warm the brakes up, and then eventually I'll get harder and harder on them. You have to make sure not to stop because that's bad. Oh Jesus, dude, what are you doing? All right, so we quickly went ahead and bedded the brakes in. If you look at the rotors closely, you can see a nice film over them, and that's exactly what we wanted. So that's good. We're gonna let them cool down now and see how they feel. Oh yeah, they look awesome, and you can definitely smell them. So it was definitely working. But yeah, all we have to do now is let them cool down. One of my friends got a cheap Harbor Freight welder, so I'm gonna try to weld something. We'll see how it goes. He's been welding a little bit, and they actually look pretty decent. Those welds, yeah, there's a lot of slag, but they actually, oh, they're probably still warm.
Yeah, they're probably still hot.
Well, it's a little warm, but yeah, they don't look half bad. I'm gonna give it a shot, see how bad it turns out. But I really want to get like a decent welder and learn how to weld. So the tiny 90 amp welder, so it's a baby little welder. Oh, these gloves, I hate them.
Yeah, they're a little rough. Turned out pretty good.
I feel like it's definitely hard, like when you first start and the light suddenly transitions. How like
yeah, it's kind of throws
like
you
after
off
I've been
first.
doing it for like a second, then I can like kind of see what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm moving too quickly or too slowly. I think I'm probably moving too quickly.
But that's a pretty good weld.
Yeah, no, it's not terrible. I let the brakes cool down and they are working fantastic. The brakes lock up the front tires like no problem. So yeah, we fixed the big brake kit. It's all working nice now, which is really awesome considering I spent so much money on it. Too bad we're stuck in traffic, god damn it. Now all we have to do is take the car to the track and see how they do. I'm really excited for that. So we'll see that soon, hopefully. I'm gonna try to make it to the last 2 track day events here in Illinois because the season is ending, because winter is coming. But yeah, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. I can't wait to tell you guys about the plans for the engine. It's gonna be really cool. Until then, I'll see you next time. Share the video, buy some key tags, support the channel. I appreciate it as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.